think we should start off by
taking a
what the
pause.
fuck is this? Oh, it's the map.
It's literally the map of the world. What is it?
Elfheim. I said it first.
No, you didn't.
The H is silent. It sounds like an F. I thought.
Wait, what?
Isn't it Elfheim? Elfheim.
Elfheim.
Happy New Year's. That's what I wanted to start off with.
Okay.
Happy New Year's. I haven't seen you
since last year.
Oh my God, I hate that joke. My dad called me at 11:59 so that he could say Happy New Year's to me. And I was like, Mija, we've been on the phone for 1 whole year. Like, Dad,
and then you hung up on him.
I'm leaving.
You literally hung up on him, huh? And you never spoke to him again.
Yeah. Who is he? First of all.
I want to say I actually do hate those jokes too.
Thank you.
But also, Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. It's 2024, the 4th year of our podcast.
Mm-hmm.
That's
crazy.
Oh my gosh. Why don't we start off? Did you want to read your Goodreads?
Oh, yeah. Let's do that.
2023 wrap up?
Yes. So, by the way, Storygraph was like frozen.
Really?
For a while. I don't know if it still is, but I was trying to update it and it just would not open. And it was like giving me like anxiety. I was like, this is it. They kicked me out. They kicked me out. Okay. So, want me to start?
I think you should start off by saying if you reached your book goal.
Okay. So my goal was 100 books and I read 101 books.
Oh my God.
I didn't think I was going to make it, honestly.
I love that for you.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you. It was a struggle.
What photo do you have? Oh, you're so cute.
Thank you. It kind of gives like a similar vibe to this, except it's pink. Huh?
Yeah, it does.
This top.
I love it.
So for my thing, it says I read 30,136 pages.
Dang.
Yeah.
Love that.
It is crazy. So my shortest book was The Lover by Silvia Moreno Garcia. It was 43 pages. Mm-hmm. And apparently the longest was the Mindfuck series, which was 692 pages by Stabby. Stabby.
Queen.
The thing is that okay.
I'm sorry.
You know how it gives you like average rating for your 2023 books? I didn't rate all of the books. So I kind of feel like, I should have. Yeah, I wish I would have rated all of the books, but I didn't. So my average rating says 3.3.
Okay.
Which, I mean,
that's accurate.
That's average. But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Look at it, dude.
It's a lot of freaking books. It's crazy. And I think I only wrote one review.
I like how your last review was one of the first series that we read that 2023.
I didn't really review books on my Goodreads, unfortunately.
Well, what's your new goal?
I put it at 50 because I kind of feel like I'm curious because I always put it at 100 and I always feel like, I'm always struggling at the end of the year to reach it. So I kind of wanted to take off that feeling of it being a chore, but I also have a feeling that maybe it'll make it easier to get to 100. I don't know. I just want to see. I just want to see how I feel. You know?
Yeah, I get it.
It could change though. I could change it eventually, but I don't know. Right now, I'm leaving it at 50.
I like how you have your cute picture, and I have a picture of me posing with a mustache.
Why do you have a mustache?
Because I found it.
It's just you, mustache, and 2 thumbs up.
Thank you. So, do you see how long my hair is in that picture?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay. I originally had a goal of 120 books, and I knew halfway through the year that I was not going to reach that goal. And I was like, why am I stressing myself out if I'm not going to reach it? So I changed it to 100. Mm-hmm. I read 106 books, and I read a total of 27,115 pages. Crazy. The shortest book I read was, remember The Dowry of Blood?
Yeah.
I read the short story that came after that, Encore of Roses, which was 14 pages. And the longest book I read was The Ashes. Oh my God, why is that such a weird title? The Ashes, the Star-Cursed King.
The Ashes and the Star-Cursed
Where's the end?
King. Right there.
Oh, that looks like a little... Oh my gosh, thank you. Don't look at my rating. Okay, The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King by Carissa Broadbent, which was 665 pages.
Oh my God, very close to the devil's number.
Say, when I read that book, it never felt like it was ending. It felt like I kept reading for hours, and it's like, oh, you've read 10 pages. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm never going to finish it. But that's pretty much it.
That's how I felt about Acomath.
Ekamath. Oh my god. That's how I'm feeling about it right now. I'm currently reading that one. But I feel like new year, new us. I put my goal as 120. But I put it more like, because I know we're going to read 100 for the podcast anyway. Or like 90 some, because usually we take like a week break somewhere in between. But I'm hoping I read 30 for myself. Because I really want to read the Percy Jackson series.
Then do it.
I have all of them. I know, I will.
I have all of them too. Well, not the newer ones.
Yeah. I don't even know what.
Box set.
Honestly, I have 3 box sets. I don't know the order of them. But Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. So Cheli and I, we were supposed to do this. What was our last episode? I don't even remember. The wrap-up one? The tier list one?
The tier list.
But we were both so freaking tired.
Oh, baby.
And then we just forgot. So we got each other gifts.
So wait, are our gifts book related? Are they are, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was wondering if you like had forgotten that and then I just got a book related thing. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so
I just want to say, okay, when we had told each other, let's make it book related, I was thinking like, oh, it's going to be like more of a theme, like this is going to relate to this book. But I'll be honest, that was very hard to find.
It was hard to find.
It was very hard. So, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. This is for you.
Do you want to tell me exactly which one it's related to?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Do I have to guess?
No. Just open it.
Okay.
Why does mine say, oh, baby?
Because I went to the store to go buy gift bags and they only had stuff for baby showers. So,
are you trying to like...
I know.
Is this like what is it? Like a premonition? What is this?
Don't read into it.
Ooh, ASMR.
Stop. I don't want to rip it too bad. I'm guessing it's a book that I loved, unless it's a book I really hated.
Oh, a book? Wait, what?
No, it's but like related to, right? Isn't it? Isn't that what we're doing? Because I got you something related to something you like.
Oh, shit.
But it's also just...
Well, now I feel
bad. I'm sorry, I'm going to rip it.
Just rip it.
I was trying really hard not to. Oh, cute. I thought you misspelled your name. Oh my god, dude, you hella rap.
Thank you.
Okay.
This is a sport.
Dude.
You see all that tape?
I know. She's secure. Oh my. Hell yes. After I told you I just loved my Crocs.
I know. That's why I was
Hell yeah. Oh my god. I'm gonna put these on right now.
I got her yellow Crocs for our listeners.
Crocs.
Banana Crocs. Because, hold on, let me explain why. Because I feel like yellow is like your aura.
Thank you.
Very friendly.
I get that a lot, actually.
Yeah, that's you. Yellow.
Okay.
Don't look
at the other one?
Don't look at the other
Death
one.
by TBR. What is it?
Let me turn this around. I'm scared.
Oh, is it a book bag?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Put my secrets in here.
Show it to the camera.
Did I tell you? Niles, my cousin, packed us lunch on my road trip. And she brought it in a lunch bag that had a zipper. And she ripped the zipper off.
She did?
So we were really hungry and she was like, damn it.
That is so cute. Okay.
Oh, cute. Love it. Love it.
This
love it.
one, just don't read it. Don't read anything.
Okay.
Don't read anything. Just open the box, please.
I'm scared.
See, I was kind of hoping that you would have been done with a certain book, because then this would have made more sense, but it's fine.
Oh my god, I'm scared. Don't worry, I still feel that way. So you got me a bookmark and it says, Tamlin, you stupid bitch. That's so cute. Oh
Okay.
my god.
And final gift.
I'm going to use it in my workbooks.
I'm hoping that this one is your favorite one, because if it's not, it's going to be very anticlimactic.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Dude, history, huh?
Because you said you loved that part.
Watch me wear this to work.
I'm gonna be
Just
like,
beautiful gay love between politicians. Love that. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Dude, that's so thoughtful. Now my gift, I'm gonna be like, here's a stick.
It's okay. I'm excited. The bag is really cute.
Because I thought, first of all, I love my gifts. Thank you so much.
Thank you for loving them. They are very cute, huh?
Okay. Because I thought we were going to explain it.
Oh, shit.
It's a thing. It's just one thing. Also, okay, I just want to say I did throw sticky notes in there because we both read a lot.
Okay.
But
Okay.
mine was based off of a character you really liked. That's it. I don't know if you're going to get the reference. Yeah, what book did you really like last year? Did we both really like last year?
Divine Rivals?
Do you remember what her name was? You know how her name was Iris? And people thought it was because of the eye, but it's like, no, it's the flower.
This is so cute.
Read what the candle's name is.
Oh, shit, sorry. Flower Child? Wait, can I read it? Can I smell it?
Yeah, she's really subtle.
Let me... Oh my god, it smells so good. Here. Here, smell it.
Someone in the camera.
Wow, this is really cute.
Thank you. Oh my god, your gifts were like a lot. I feel like I should have gotten you the Tamlin one.
Why?
Because I feel like you're going to hate him just as much. I mean, I love...
Don't. You know what? No comment. Thank you for my gift. I can't wait to light this up.
My god.
To light up
Of course. Thank you. I'm going to wear that shirt every single day of my life.
All right. So,
yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Should we talk about the best book of the year so far?
This is our first episode.
What a first is going to be.
Welcome to the Book Fix.
It's been a while.
Welcome to the Book Fix podcast, a podcast where we fix your lives one book at a time. I'm your host, Cheli.
And I'm your host, Yajaira.
And it has been a while.
Oh my God. I'll be honest, I didn't think we were ever going to get to the next parts of, what is the series called?
The Folks of Air.
The Folk of Air series. Yeah. Yes. Okay, Stan.
Stop.
So, I think, I don't even remember when, but a long time ago, we talked about the Cruel Prince. And we were not that happy about it. We were very disappointed. We thought that the story fell short.
Yep.
People really hyped it up. I mean, the art is amazing. People really make the art. Yeah, people make the most beautiful art.
Carden's Tale, like
no. No. Anyway, so it just fell short. So we just didn't ever get to the next two. And when I was starting the second one, I was like, I don't want us to take another break because I literally forgot everything about Cruel Prince. So I was like, can we just do the other one, Queen of Nothing, so that I can just, you can just
get
on.
it. No, because when you texted me, you seemed like almost excited. You were like, we need to get to Queen of Nothing. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wrote, huh? That sounds like me.
And I was like, okay, I mean, since this is your book of the year.
Since you're asking me so nicely, all right, let's do it.
I already had it. No, but.
You bought it? Oh, you bought them.
Yeah, I did buy them.
Because you're a stan.
Yeah. Well, let's just say a local bookstore is going to be really happy with me soon.
Oh, that's going to be good, huh? That's going to be a good one. You give it to the local bookstore, I go buy it.
I know. It'd be funny if I didn't unwrap it. Like it was still in the wrapping and they're like, oh.
You never opened these?
I wonder if they'll do a trade-in. Like if I could give those 3 so I can read the Oak one at the bookstore and then give it back to them.
No, I don't think so.
I need to. I just need to, like I said, it's like ripping off a Band-Aid. I said that before we started the episode.
Yeah, you did.
I just need to get all these
names.
Everything from this universe and then rip it off and release it into sea.
Yeah, well, let me just give a quick recap of Cruel Prince from what I can remember. So, the story started off with our main character, Jude, having nice family dinner with
fish
sticks with her parents, her 2 sisters, Vivian and her twin Taryn. And I think she was really young. I don't remember exactly how old she was. Probably like 6.
Vivian was her human sister? I thought she was half sister.
No, she was her half. But she was there though.
Oh,
Vivian was there, girl.
Okay.
Anyway, so then this guy shows up. Maddox fucking kills her parents, and because he's the real father to Vivian, and he's like, well, guess I'm your dad now. And he takes all of the kids back.
Slay, yeah. Slade. But
yeah. He takes them back into the fairy world.
Okay.
And that's where everyone is raised. And Jude and Taryn are kind of like the opposites of one another. So Taryn wants to be integrated into this fairy world through marriage, while Jude wants to be integrated into this world by being a knight.
Yeah.
Or, something more meaningful, I guess. And so during this time, she is being bullied a lot by a lot of the fairy people.
Yep.
More specifically, our love interest, which is Carden.
Prince
Carden. Yeah. But he's not even like the main prince. He's like fourth in line or something.
Yeah.
Or fifth, I can't remember.
Still slays. But also rude as fuck. That's why his name is the Cruel Prince.
Yeah. And so he has like a whole group of friends. One of them who doesn't seem like that bad is named Locke. But he's actually pretty bad because he's like playing with Jude's feelings as well as Taryn's feelings.
Yep.
But I mean, what is the bigger betrayal here? The fact that Jude likes Locke, or the fact that her sister hid that she's with Locke and then they're engaged and then she doesn't tell her until like later on. So at the end of the story, we find out that Oak, which is Jude's half brother, is actually the king's son, which is Dane. And Dane actually recruited Jude. This is a fucking long story. Oh my God, I'll be here.
Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah. So doesn't that make Oak and Carden cousins?
Yeah.
Because Dane is Carden's brother. And Dane gets slayed. And after that, because Oak is so young, Jude is like, Oak is going to hide in the mortal world for a bit with Vivian. And Carden, I'm just going to fucking force you to be king. But you're not going to get to do shit. Yeah. I have to do everything.
Yeah, so she's basically the power behind the throne. But before Dane was slayed, she was working under Dane in the Court of Shadows. And so basically, this is important because she was working under him. She was gifted something that no fairy can manipulate her or charm her or anything.
Yeah. Yep.
So she doesn't fall under that.
Forgot about that.
Which is very useful because fairies, they're kind of bitches.
Yeah, they are kind of bitches.
And so at the end of the Cruel Prince book, she's basically using Carden, and Carden's kind of like, you're going to regret this. But the whole plan is only going to be for a year and a day. Yeah. That's literally it, which I don't think Jude really thought about this because Oak is still too young.
Yeah,
he's still way too young after this year is up. So I don't know what she was thinking, but whatever.
I don't know either, but you forgot to mention the what happens in 2 pages worth of the story. But Carden likes Jude, but is scared of her. Is afraid, but also kind of obsessed with her.
Yeah, I think he's obsessed with her because she has a family. Aww.
Sorry.
And we learn in the first book that Carden was abused by his brother.
Yeah.
I don't remember if Dane abused him, but I do remember Balakin.
Oh, look at this fan over here.
Yeah, it's no big deal. Balakin, the other one, which I think Balakin is actually the eldest, but
yes, he is.
He's too unhinged to be king, so.
Wow, the end.
The end for the first one.
Dude, big fan right here. Big fan.
So what were we thinking after the first book? We thought it was going to be more of a romance, and it wasn't.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I think our bigger issue was also that Carden wasn't really in the book that much.
Yes.
He wasn't he wasn't highlighted that much, so it kind of felt like the little bit of cruel bits and pieces that we got from him were just too shallow, and they weren't really cruel in the bigger scope of things.
And it's funny too because if this book is titled The Cruel Prince, I wish we would have seen more of his political decisions behind the kingdom that makes him the Cruel Prince, not just him bullying Jude. Because I don't know, I didn't really care about anything that happened before, and his interactions too, you can't tell at all how he thinks or how he is as a character. So it's how am I supposed to like a character I don't even know about?
Yeah.
Well, scratch that. He had a tail. I loved him. So
I forget about his tail.
I never forget. I hope
I tried to like erase it out of my brain.
I hope his pants have to be tailored for his tail.
Oh, so weird.
Excuse me? He was born with it.
Can he cut it off?
Oh my god, it's like his spine. I can't with the fact that Holly Black was like, it makes him like, what was her thing? The reason he has a tail is because it's like vulnerability, like something that makes him a little less professional. And it's like, I'm sorry, I think tails are very professional, Holly. So before you go saying this shit.
Oh my god, I forgot about that she said that.
Yeah.
But anyway, so going into the second book, which is titled The Wicked King, how did it start off?
Ooh, good question.
Good question. It's been 5 months.
It's been 5 months, and Jude is now a
I can't say
seneschal?
I don't know how to say that word.
She's basically like the right-hand man of the king. And Carden is over here playing the part of a cruel king, a wicked king. And like, it looks like he's handling everything, but literally the people will go up to him and be like, oh, king, please, I just need food. And then he'll like lean back and Jude will be like, nah, bitch. And then he'll go like, nah, bitch, next. You know, like he's just, every decision he makes, Jude has to be the one to tell him. But
in the beginning, you can kind of tell that there's like a little bit of pushback from him. Like he is clearly unhappy that she is pulling his strings the entire time. Like he's kind of like looking at her. And I feel like even in the beginning, like you could tell that he was kind of trying to push the boundary of like, yeah, you can make me do whatever you want, but it doesn't mean I have to be nice to you, you know?
True.
And then I think in the beginning, like he was always like drunk all of the time. Like he just seemed very unhinged.
Oh my gosh.
And then, so also in the beginning, we learned that Taryn and Locke are going to be getting married very soon. And Jude hasn't spoken to her sister in those 5 months.
I mean, the fact that she was with Locke in the first one and didn't say shit. As soon as Taryn was mentioned, I was like, good, I'm glad those bitches aren't talking. Like,
yeah.
I don't want them to talk. I fucking hate Taryn.
Yeah.
There's nothing this book can do to make me like her. That's where I was at the beginning. You almost missed the most important part. Locke got crowned. I don't know. He was given a position of power.
Yeah.
Master of...
It was like entertainment.
Master of shits and giggles.
Mischief or something. I don't fucking remember. But basically, he's going to be like the entertainment of the parties. And she didn't want him to do that. But she couldn't obviously tell Carden not to because she can't let it be known that she controls Carden.
Can I just say something? Doesn't Locke just kind of feel like a waste of space?
I mean, that's how I felt in the beginning, like in the first book. But...
Were you, like, down for Locke in the second book? You're like, he is kind of funny, actually.
No, I just feel like he provided literally entertainment. That was literally it.
That's so funny that that's all he wants. And it's like, bitch, that's all you are.
Just entertainment.
Because remember, that was something he had mentioned, too, in the first one. He's like, I just love stories.
Yeah.
And seeing things play out. It's like, bitch, that's
he loves
crazy.
The drama.
That's so crazy.
Like, he just liked to see, like, everyone bully
Didn't
Jude.
he say that to, like, Taryn, too? Like, their life was going to be, like, a story or whatever?
I don't remember exactly what he told her, but yeah, like, he's kind of obvious that he's just, like, here for funsies, pretty much.
I hate it. Also, they're not engaged. Or no, they are engaged. They're not married yet, but he was cheating on her, right?
Yes, I think so. I mean, it's not surprising.
I fucking hate it.
Oh, yeah, because he does tell Carden that it's better to have a bunch of, like, side pieces, pretty much. Because in the beginning, like, there was this lady who tried to get Carden to, like, marry either her or her daughter. And Jude was the one who was like, if you take that gift, you're going to be bounded to her. And he was like, oh, shit. Well, good thing you were here. Damn. Okay. So near the beginning as well, Carden's kind of a little bit of a hoe. Just a little bit. Not too much. Just a little bit.
Funny way to put it.
He was like messing around with somebody in his bedroom when...
Multiple.
Yes. When all of a sudden he was attacked. Mm-hmm. And it was like arrows that missed him. And so Jude comes because she's like... I don't know. She does everything, apparently. Yep. She's here. She sees it. She's like, I'll get to the bottom of this. And so she realizes that there's like a secret entryway into Carden's bedroom. She goes through the secret entryway, and then she finds Nicasia, which she was in the first book. But basically, she's the daughter of the Sea Queen.
And Nicasia's like, you don't get it. I wasn't trying to kill Carden. I was here because I was going to surprise him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, show him that I love him a little bit.
And she was wearing like very little clothes under a robe. Mm-hmm. So that's like, I felt like she was telling the truth. Mm-hmm. But then she saw that he was engaged with other people and she attacked them. Mm-hmm. But then it almost hit Carden. But she was like, I don't want you to tell anyone.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so I just saw it. It's Master of Rebels. That's what it is.
I fucking hate that.
Yeah, well, she knew that if Jude told anyone that she basically tried to kill the king, or almost killed the king, that she would be, like, exiled. And so Jude is like, okay, well, what can I get out of this? And so before this, Jude had already noticed that Balkan was trying to get in communication with Carden. And so she thought like, oh no, she overheard that Balkan was talking to the Sea Queen. And so she asked Nicasia, okay, then just tell me like, is something being plotted against Carden? Like what's going on? And Nicasia's like, what are you talking about? Like, they talk, but it's not like that. Mm. So that's basically.
So then there's like an agreement between Jude and Nicasia, like, okay, we won't say anything. But Nicasia also says, just so you know, Jude, don't let this power get to your fucking head. You're still immortal. And also, someone that you trust dearly is already betraying you.
Mm-hmm. Or has already betrayed you.
Yeah. So, were you in it? Were you like in it?
I was in it.
Really?
I was so fucking in it. I was like, dude, this story...
By this point, you were like...
Yeah, because I was more interested in the fact that Jude was trying to, like, control the crown and seeing how she was doing it. I don't know. Like, and then I also liked the twists and turns of, like, where it was going. And then I was thinking, like, damn, was I too harsh on the Crow Prince? Was I too mean? What?
That's so funny because before I started the book... When I first picked it up, I was like, I'm actually kind of excited. I'm excited to see the characters again. Mm-hmm. And then I started
an old friend.
And then I started it and I was like, never mind. I remembered why I didn't like this book.
Yeah.
I think what bothers me is that it feels very convoluted, but at the same time, to me, it feels like nothing happens. Mm. You know, like, yeah, she has the crown. And then there's this whole thing going on with the Sea Queen wanting to remake the pact with everyone in Elfheim. Mm-hmm. And I thought that would have been like a war. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that's what I was expecting. I was expecting this to build up to a war. Mm-hmm. And the fact that I didn't get that much.
Yeah. Well, I felt,
the end,
yeah, no, I get it. And then I just felt like I just really like how like nobody is like a good person in this fucking book. Like everyone's a piece of shit. And I really liked the whole, you know, Jude having this dad who killed her parents, but still like loving him as a dad, but also like betraying him because he wants to work with Balkan, whatever, to, you know, take over the crown, but she wants it to be Oak. It's like this whole thing. Well, Maddox also wants it to be Oak, but they want to do it in different ways.
Yes. And
then I was interested in, I feel like I'm less interested in the romance part of it. Yeah. I don't really think the romance hits, honestly.
No, it doesn't. I cared very little about the romance.
Yes, same.
But I think because all of these characters are horrible people, I couldn't find any of them likable. The only one that I kind of sympathized with was Carden, surprisingly. he had like 2 lines. No, he talked more in this one. But
yeah,
the fucking part that got me is when Taryn came back into Jude's life in this one. Uh-huh. She was like, hey, oh my gosh, what are you doing? Wait, you want me to do that for you? I brought you a basket. Yeah. So are you like gonna dance with me at my wedding?
So yeah, so
Are we
basically,
down?
Taryn showed up and she was like, "Hey, I know we haven't talked in 5 months, but I am getting married, and like I would want you to be at my wedding."
Yep.
And Jude was still feeling very upset about the whole situation between her, Taryn, Locke. But she was like, you know what, I should be there for her. And the thing that I thought was interesting was when she went to go buy her a wedding gift, and she bought her those like sun and moon earrings, and she was going to give them to her, but then she was ambushed by strangers, and they were gone. Like the earrings were gone. And then during the wedding, she's wearing them. So it's like, what the fuck? But then you see Locke has a limp, and it's like, oh, literally like Locke tried to kill Jude again. So it's like, okay, it's this animosity is still here. Like it's never gonna end.
But the fuck, he was a fuck. That stupid bitch was like, you don't get it, Jude. You made me angry the other day, and it kind of scared me. So like, of course I'm gonna try to kill you, but like for funsies though. You take things way too seriously, Jude.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Locke. Oh my god! Anytime he spoke, it's like fuck that bitch.
Yeah, my skin was crawling. And then basically, just to speed it up a little bit, what happened was that Jude got kidnapped by the
queen.
She got betrayed. That's what happened. She got betrayed by one of her like Court of Shadows people, which was Ghost.
Yeah. Also, okay, wait. Before you get to that part, it was Ghost. I never understood anything about the Court of Shadows because she worked for Dane as a spy. For some reason, every time I think of the Court of Shadows, I feel like they're underground in like a dump.
Aren't they?
Right?
That's literally how I pictured them.
Yeah, I mean, like in a fucking
I literally like on the walls, just like this, just climbing
I
up.
imagine them in like a Winnie the Pooh type, like you dug down and you live in the dirt and there's a door. And that's all I imagine. And they're all just there fucking playing cards. And it's like,
yeah.
And I hate when she shows up and she's like, my people. And it's like, dude, you were there for a couple of months. Like, you can't walk around acting like you own this shit.
Yeah.
I fucking hate anytime she goes there.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like their relationships didn't hit hard enough for me. Yeah. Like her relationship with the ghost. Like, I don't even remember the ghost. So, like, I don't remember.
Yeah, it's the ghost and the roach.
Roach.
It's just them three, right?
I don't remember. I feel like there's another one.
Honestly, it doesn't matter how many there are because anytime I think of them, they're all meshed into one.
It's just one
and
person.
It's like, to me, they look like...
It's because I never even knew, like, is this a girl? Is this a guy? Who is this?
Me neither. You know that character from The Incredibles at the very end, the Underminer? Mm-hmm. That's who I imagine. That's who I imagine when I think of any of these. So when there was, like, a romantic implication of Roach and Bomb... I was like, who the
wait, they can't love each other.
I know, they're the same person. They can't love each other.
This isn't going to work out.
So when the ghost ended up being the betrayer, I was like, what did he do? What the fuck did he do?
Basically, what the ghost said was like, oh, I worked for Dane, not you. Ooh. And so then she woke up and she was like in the fucking sea, pretty much.
Yep.
And she was tortured and manipulated by the Sea Queen and Balkan. I think Balkan was there too, right?
Right. Yes. Right after Taryn's wedding. Like literally right after.
Yeah, because she I think it was still during though. Because remember she wanted to go congratulate her?
Yes.
But then that's when like the ghost came. Anyway, and then so before she is let go, they tried to charm her and they tell her like, you're going to kill Prince Carden. Here's how you're going to do it, bitch. And so she pretends like she loves these people. And she's like, yeah, I'll do anything for you guys. Yes, I'll do it. And so when she is taken back to the fairy world, Maddox intercedes her because he realized that she is basically the power behind the throne. And she was like, oh, no, you're going to stay with me, girl. You're going to stay with me. And so she can't get to Carden until like, I think there's like a party or something.
Yes.
And then that's when she can get to him.
Can I just say something before that whole party thing?
Yeah.
I fucking hated the part because they thought she was charmed. And when you're charmed, you admit to anything. The part where Balakin was like, did you ever kiss the prince?
Wasn't that Nicasia?
It was Nicasia.
Yeah, Nicasia asked
and
that.
She said yes. But then Balakin breaks into her little cage thing and asked her to kiss him.
Like if he was Carden.
And then she's like, Okay. And they do. And then he like wipes his mouth in disgust.
He's like, ugh,
and then
gross.
And then he says like another thing, like kiss me like you, like I am him.
Yeah, something like that.
Or like how you would want to kiss him. And then she like makes a comment in her mind that's like, well, good thing they look similar.
Yeah.
And then it ends, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? What does that mean?
I think it just shows that Balekin was like...
Gross.
Yeah. And just weirdly obsessed with Carden. I don't know why. Because just the fact that he would even like abuse him before that, it was like, he was literally like way younger than you, bitch. Yep. But
how did you feel learning about Carden's mom in this book?
Was it this one?
Yeah, it was.
Like
she was mentioned slightly, and the only thing that was mentioned was that she was just like a what do you call them? Not the main wife. It starts with a C.
A concubine.
No, yes, but there was another word for it. But Carden.
Consort.
Yes, a consort. So she was just the fourth consort. So she wasn't even the main consort. You know what I mean? How'd you feel learning that he was just kind of like,
I mean, it made sense to me because he never really seemed that important in the first book. You know, it didn't seem like anybody really valued him as a part of the family. So the fact, it's like funny now because I'm like, wow, it's so interesting that the one who like nobody cared about ended up being king, but he didn't even fucking want it. It's like so funny to me.
And I was hoping that in this book they would have brought up his mom more because when they brought her up, it was basically just what they heard about her and then going like, yeah, I wonder why she just kind of went away. Oh, and then she was sent to the Tower of the Forgotten, the prison of the Forgotten.
Yeah, like she was in prison somewhere.
Yeah,
in the castle, right? But
the same place Balekin was at.
Oh yeah. But I don't remember why she was there.
It just in this book because they mentioned in the third one. In this book, it's just like, yeah, she's in there.
But then Jude gets her out.
Yeah, that's kind of it. That's all she does in this book. I fucking hate... see, this is what made me so angry. I feel like this book, to me, if you asked me to explain this book, I could do it in 30 seconds. Because it's literally like, Jude's in charge, but not really. It's Carden. Queen of the Sea wants to marry him.
I would say that the opposite. I would be like, Carden's in charge, but not really.
Oh, yeah,
it's
you
Jude.
know what I mean. Queen of the Sea is like, marry me? And he's like, nah. Okay, steal her. 2 weeks. Kill him. Tries to kill him. Doesn't work. Ending of the book. That's all it is.
No. Oh, wait.
I feel like nothing happened.
I feel like the ending was amazing, though. What are you talking about?
Okay, let's talk about the ending.
Actually, first, before we get to the ending. So what ended up happening was that they ended up poisoning Carden.
Yep.
And because I don't even know who poisoned him. I forgot already. But I think that they knew that she wasn't going to go through with it, with the whole stabbing. And so they just poisoned him. And she made this whole thing where it's like, okay, give me the antidote and I'll give you this, whatever. I don't know. But she ended up getting the antidote and then she killed Balekin.
Yep.
She just fucking killed this man. It happened so fast.
I didn't care about it. It happened in a page. It happened in a paragraph. And I was like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it happened very, very quickly. But anyway. And so then she goes back to Carden. She's like, hey, babe, I'm here.
Hey, babe.
Antidote.
He's all on the floor.
He's like literally about to die. And he's,
babe,
and then Carden looks at her and he's like, oh, you changed your dress. And she's like, what are you talking about? He's like, you were literally just here. And so she realizes that Taryn pretended to be her. And what ended up happening was Taryn asked Carden to release Maddox of his vow of like protecting the throne or whatever it was. I don't even remember. And so he was like, I just wanted to show you that I trusted you. Or you don't need to.
Don't make me feel things for this book.
He was like, I just wanted to show you that, you know, like I could be trusted or something along those lines. And then she was just like, oh my fucking God, that bitch.
Okay.
And so she's pissed, right?
Can I say?
Go ahead.
I really don't care about the romance in this book, but I really appreciate the trust between both characters.
Yeah.
Because I think that's brought up often. And although it's brought up in like moments of like when there is romance, I really like how both of them are always like, well, you know, that's Jude. And I know that Jude can get this done.
I feel like I kind of get it though. Like I kind of understand why people love it because this actually feels like enemies, you know what I mean? Like, you know how in some it's like, no, but I still love you though. In this one, they actually feel like enemies to lovers. But they stayed enemies for like a very long time. And then I also understand that part that people really love where, you know, that one part, I think it's like near the middle where where she had told him that she hated him. Yeah. And then he like goes to her room and they're like kissing and he's like, say it again. Say it again. Oh, she's like, I hate you, bitch. And he's like, oh, I fucking love it. Oh my God. I get it. It's toxic, but
I get it too.
I don't think anybody goes into this thinking like, oh, this isn't a toxic romance.
Same. It's toxic. But it just feels so like, to me, this entire book, the ending, I get it. But it felt so quick. And this whole thing with the Sea Queen isn't even brought up in the third book. So to me, it's like, really, that's it? Mm-hmm. That's how you guys stopped that? You stabbed one guy and now you guys are good? Mm-hmm. Like, it felt like nothing happens with that. Mm. And I hate that Nicasia's still, like, there and vibing. Like, I fucking hate that shit.
She's still allowed. I love that part, though, where what's his face? Where Carden was like, oh, I knew it wasn't you who tried to kill me with the arrows. Yeah. And she was like, how'd you know? And he was like, because you wouldn't have missed. I thought that part was chef's kiss. Anyway, so at the end of the book, basically what ended up happening was Taryn and Maddox bamboozled them. And so Carden tells Jude, because he's tired. He's tired of being under her spell, pretty much. He's like, just can we just like stop? Like stop. Like, can we just like get married? And then until Oak can take the throne, you know, you can keep ruling under me or with me, and you can just like break this bond between us where he has to follow her every command. And so she gets excited because she's like, oh, as queen, like there's so much that she can do now, right? So she immediately like says yes, and they get married in secret. But then Carden finds out that she killed Baelkin. And well, it was like this whole thing because the Sea Queen showed up and she was like, that bitch murdered Baelkin. And so Carden's upset because throughout the whole book, Jude has kept so many secrets from him. Yeah. And he's always been like, oh, wow, you didn't tell me that. Yeah. And so he just feels so irritated. He's like, you know what? I banish you from the Fae world. You are forced to go back to your mortal world. And then she's like, but I'm the queen. And he like laughs about it because nobody like saw them get married. And so everyone just kind of thinks like, aha, she thought that they were like a thing, right? That's so funny. And so she gets banished from the Fae world and she's forced to live with Vivian. Ugh. Also, can I just say Vivian? She pissed me off in this book.
What did she even do? I don't remember her at all.
Vivian, when she was like manipulating Heather the entire time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I forgot about that.
So basically, Vivian has a girlfriend named Heather, and Heather's a human. And Vivian never told Heather that she was half Fae. Mm-hmm. And so when Taryn is over here getting married, she was like, okay, we're going to go to a wedding. And then she shows up, and it's like, what the fuck? And she's like, yeah, look, here's what I actually look like. And then Oak, with his little horns, he's like, yeah, this is what I actually look like. And she's just like traumatized, scared. She's just like, what the fuck?
Yep.
And then she, you know, because she's human. So when she gets to Fae world, like nobody tells her, like you have to like keep this in your pocket so you don't get enchanted, or, you know, do certain things so you don't get charmed. So nobody tells her that. And so she's over here like forced like to do things that she doesn't want to do. And so Vivian's solution is to just like charm her and be like, you had a great time. Nothing happened. You just fell and you're just a little embarrassed, but it's fine.
I fucking hate that. Yeah. But like I said, to me, this whole book just felt like a one and done. Like, I don't think I cared enough about the characters except for Carden. Because I felt really bad that he was just a drunk and was being manipulated the whole time. And it, to me...
Well, don't feel too bad for him.
Okay. No, but to me, it also felt like his entire character was very lacking because he was always mentioned by other characters that's like he's cruel and he's really smart. And you guys have to watch out for that. But I feel like the only thing he ever did was the thing at the end of the book that actually like had a long-lasting impact.
Oh, yeah. Huh?
And like...
Because he couldn't do anything else.
I know, but still, I just wish he had done more because he was just there.
Yeah.
And also fucking Taryn's betrayal.
Yeah.
As soon as she did it, I was like, that fucking bitch.
It's not
stupid bitch.
It's not shocking to me, especially because I like the way that this book started though, with how Matic trained both Taryn and Jude.
Yeah.
But so it's good to see that they were both still trained, even though Taryn wanted something different when she was older. Mm-hmm. So it's interesting to see that she could potentially be kind of like Jude if she wanted to.
She never will though.
I know she won't, but
do you like Taryn?
No, ew. I never liked Taryn. I never liked Taryn. Come on. Does she remember my TikTok?
Oh, you're right. You're right. Oh my God.
But I do love Jude though. I fucking love Jude. Yeah, especially in this book. Okay. I feel like she's a good role model, you know.
But do you get what I mean? Where it feels like nothing happened?
No, I feel like a lot happened in this one. And
really,
I would get that in the first book, but I feel like in this one, I feel like a lot happened.
I feel like the only thing that happened was, that whole Sea Queen thing. I don't fucking care about that shit. And it changed nothing in the story to me.
Yeah. Well, it was just, they were just having conflicts. And
but that was the whole book. Yeah. That was the whole book. So that's why I'm like, why did I read this?
Yeah.
I do like the betrayal at the end, but I mean,
yeah.
When you explained it, I was like, okay, I guess it wasn't that bad.
What?
The whole ending of the book.
Oh, the ending. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like the ending was... when I finished it, I was like, what the fuck?
When...
this bitch... When... You just got married.
When she was exiled, were you like, oh my God, he is a cruel prince. There's no way she can get out of this.
No, I knew she would come back somehow. I figured she would worm her way in there again, but... I mean, I was excited because I was like, okay, now he seems a little bit more cruel. Thank God.
He's coming back.
Finally. He's a
wait
little...
a minute. She's like, wait a minute.
He's a little wicked. No, but he was...
Really small thing. How did you feel about this? Not the spice, because it's very lacking. But during the spice, how his tail would wrap around her leg.
I would literally get the ick. I'd be like,
Can you like put that?
Because
can you like tape it to your leg?
Can you put that away? Thank you. Because isn't it like a donkey's tail?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not into tails. I've learned. And then the next book that we read, that there's a tail, I'm like, you know what? Third eye open. On me.
It's funny because I underlined that part and I was like, bring up to Yajaira later. I knew you were gonna hate it.
I did. I hated it.
Oh my gosh! Don't hate on the tail.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But
also, I love Oak. He's not even brought up that much, but I love him.
Yeah, Oak is cute. He's still very young. He's like what?
He's
6?
Baby. Yeah, he's baby.
He's a baby. Yeah.
Overall, what would you rate this book?
I felt like this book was really fun, really enjoyable. So much better than the first one. You know what this book kind of gives me a similar vibe to, which I might get hate for this. It does kind of give me the vibe of Game of Thrones. I didn't see it, but now I kind of see it because of the whole, like, nobody's that good of a character, you know? But do you think this book is like ACOTAR? Because it gets compared to ACOTAR also.
No.
Yeah,
not at all.
I don't think so either. But anyway, so I felt like the book was really fun, very enjoyable. I had a great time. I thought it was...
Jude didn't have a great time, but I did.
Jude kind of slayed a little bit. I also love the fact that she's smart enough to play up that she can be charmed. No, she can't be charmed, but like she makes it seem like she can be charmed. So people won't like use that against her, you know? So I like that she's like thinking steps ahead. Yeah. And I also like the fact that never does she fold. Like she's very like one track. Like, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. Yep. Even though Matic is over here like whispering in her ear like, come back, girl. Come back. You and me, we could work together. She's like, no. Mm-hmm. I think I would give this one 4 stars.
Oh my. Really?
So good. I don't know why you're a hater.
I guess
third eye open.
I don't like any of the characters. And I know there are characters that you know are not great people but can still like them. I think I like Jude. I think. I do like Cardin, and I know he's a fucking asshole. But with a tail, you know, plus.
So you like him more now.
No, but none of the other characters matter to me at all. Mm-hmm. The story didn't matter to me up until the very end, because now I feel like they could get shit done. But even then, like, I cared very little about this story. Mm-hmm. And I think when we're done with this series, I do really want to read the Oak story.
Yeah.
I think we have to.
We have to, huh?
But I think we need to, like, get my box set, the Oak book, and, like, tie it in a ribbon and just
set it off to sea. Put it in a little, like, bow and just set it off somewhere.
That being said, I think I'm going to give this book a 2 out of 5.
I had a feeling you would give it a low rating.
You really?
Yeah. I was like, I don't think she's going to like this.
Damn.
Well, also, you made it obvious that you didn't like it.
I even asked you, I was like, do we have to do Queen of Nothing?
And I was like, girl, I'm already done. I was like, you better fucking read it, because I'm already done.
I'm surprised you were that invested.
I was very invested, yeah.
Oh, I knew it.
No, you didn't. You liar. You were like, I don't want to ever talk about the story again. I was like, yeah, me neither.
Well, why don't we...
Me neither.
Why don't we close up this episode? If you are listening to us in audio form, whether that be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or anywhere you get your podcasts on, thank you so much. If you can leave a rating of 5 stars, that'd be so great for us to start the new year with a lot of 5 stars.
Yeah.
It doesn't take that long, too. You could have already done it by now. You can do it right now. I'll give you a second chance.
And it definitely helps boost us a lot. So if you do it, we really, really appreciate it.
And if you want to leave a review too, maybe recommending us a new read, I think we're all set for the month of January. But there's always so much to read. So recommend us anything. If you want to help us with putting us more out there, the best type of exposure is through word of mouth. If you want to support us monetarily, what can they do?
So we do have a Patreon, and at the moment, it really just serves as a way for our listeners to let us know that you really appreciate what we do here. You can find us on patreon.com/bookfix. But if you don't want the commitment of monthly, we do also have a coffee, which is ko-fi.com/thebookfix. And we have a buymeacoffee.com/thebookfix as well.
If you are watching us on YouTube, thank you so much. If you can like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because we post every Tuesday and Thursday. And if you want to support us on social media, we do have an Instagram at The Bookfix Pod, THEBOOKFIXPOD, and a TikTok at The Bookfix. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Why don't we go ahead and read a good and bad review? Why don't you start off with the good review?
I found one. It's very short. It was written by Anchi. Mm-hmm. They gave it 5 out of 5. They said, the plot twist at the end of this book is single-handedly responsible for all of my trust issues.
Okay, well, this one comes from Saya, who gave it a 1 out of 5. 1 year later, and I'm still wondering if I'm reading the same series everyone else is.
Valid.
Thank you so much for listening, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Out of my mind. It's gone.
No, wait, come back. Reel it back in. We're about to do the next one.
Oh, you're right. Oh my God.
Like, I catch it.
I hate it.